Hi everyone, my name is Ellen. Welcome to my channel. My channel is predominantly about crochet, a lot about yarn lately, and my love for both. So today I'm here to show you my newest off the hook item, which is the cape I made in Malabrigo Rios. The colorway is Neblia, N-E-B-L-A, N-I-E-B-L-A, Neblia. Okay. It's in Spanish, it means cloudy, misty, a weather-related name, which really fits the color of this yarn. It's beautiful yarn. Love it. Loved working with it. Loved everything about it. This pattern is a bag o' day pattern. It's actually her cape. She did a pattern about 7 years ago, and she actually made two capes. One she made in a 5-weight yarn, and one she made in a 4-weight. Very similar, it was the same stitch. Just the count was different for the 5 and the 4. I think she did them a few years apart. I did her, obviously this is a 4-weight yarn, so I used her stitch count from the 4-weight pattern, but I did incorporate the collar that she had on her cape that she made with the 5-weight yarn. And really love the way this came out. I think it's going to be great for the fall. The only thing I need to do now is to figure out how many buttons I'm going to put on it and what buttons I'm going to put on it. So I have some buttons here, and I actually like this button. This is like a mother of pearl. It's a little large, so I want to get a little smaller perhaps. I think this is maybe 2 inches, so maybe 1.5 inches. But this is very heavy. It's a heavy button, and I want a lighter weight, but something similar in the color. So I also have a wooden button, which I'm liking this, the size a little smaller, and it's lighter weight. However, it's not the color I want. So I want something like this, not a dark brown, maybe like a taupe, or a deeper wood color. So I'll be on the hunt this week for some buttons. Probably we're gonna run to Joann's. I know they have a lot of, they have a good selection of buttons. So yeah, so I'm really loving this pattern. I love the yarn, as I love all of Crystal's patterns. They're wonderful. Yeah, so I will link both patterns in the description box, so you could see the difference. I did make it a little bit longer. She made hers as a capelet. I made mine a little bit longer, so it covers the rear a little bit. So as yesterday morning, was when I finished this. But when I had decided to put the collar on, I knew I was fairly sure I didn't have enough yarn. So, and I had ordered this online. So I said, let me see if there's a local store, yarn store near me that carries Malabrigo that may have that color. And there's a local yarn shop is actually the name of the store. And she did have it in stock. She actually only had one hank left, which is fine because that's all I really needed. And this is a no-lot yarn. So, well, it might have been a little deeper and some, you know, it really is the same. You know, it's variegated, so it blends. Yeah, so while I was there, what did I do? But get some more yarn. I really need to stop buying yarn. But, so I saw this yummy very reasonably priced yarn. It's Rico Designs Essentials Merino Plus, and it's a superwash merino and acrylic, so it's 50-50. Superwash merino and acrylic is 137. It's a DK weight, 137 yards in each little ball, and I have 6 of them, so I have over 800 yards, and I think they were only like $6 for each. So I thought that was, for a superwash merino, fairly reasonable. So this color is number, I think it's number 98. It's an aubergine color. There's no name. And this one is kind of like a burgundy. I think this is number 26. So, yep, I bought more yarn yesterday. But it sure is lovely. And I'm gonna make a scarf. I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna make with it yet. But yeah, I think it'd be a great color for the fall. And then today, what did I do? I went to the Dollar Tree. I did. And look what I found. Now, everyone has found this in a lot of the Dollar Trees. But I did not go for the yarn. I actually, every once in a while, go into the Dollar Tree to buy little tchotchke stuff for my sister. You know, like they have the Halloween beads and all that silly stuff. So I, you know, went up and down the aisles. I didn't see any yarn because this Dollar Tree doesn't even have the little balls. You know, the $1.25 yarn. They never even have that. So I honestly didn't plan on buying any yarn at the Dollar Tree. But I was walked up and down, and just for the heck of it, I said, let me see if they had it, because this Dollar Tree does carry the $5 items. And I didn't see any, and I was fine. So I got to the register, and I just said to the lady, oh, you never got the $5 yarn? So she said, oh yeah, I got it in yesterday. I was like, wow, you sold it out already? So she said, no, there's plenty of it there. I said, well, I didn't see any. She says, oh, come, I'll show you where it is. Down in the middle of an aisle, not by the craft stuff, not on an end cap, by the electronics, on the bottom, near the floor, shoved in, was all the Premier, just yarn, 1 pound. So she showed me where they were, so I had to buy them, right? So I got the Forest and the Garnet, which I think is wonderful colors for the Christmas fall holidays. And they're 982 yards of a number 4 Premier Just Yarn for, that's right, $5. Can't beat it. So I got the Garnet and the Forest. I got one black, although I don't really use much black yarn, but you know, I don't have any black yarn, so I figured let me get it and see. You know, I may need it, put it in my stash. And I got 2 whites, because you could always use a white yarn, you know, to border something, or you know, blankets. And for $5 I did it. I bought more yarn. Not sorry I got these, because you know, I'm sure I will use these. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna try these out on my Addy. I think it may do well, because it's not very thick, and it's pretty soft. This is round, really tight, but I think it's gonna be very soft. So I'm gonna try it in my Addy knitting machine, and we'll see how it is. But I do need somebody to dare me not to buy any yarn for the balance of 2024. If I can make it to New Year's and not buy any yarn, unless I need it for a specific pattern, like I needed it to finish my cape, I really don't want to buy any more yarn. I really want to try. I'm going to really try my best not to read any of the emails with all the sales, or yeah, the problem is, you know, we're watching each other's channels and we're seeing all the great yarns and we want more. But yeah, so that was my weekend. Got a lot of crocheting done. It was a good weekend. And next week starts, I think it's next week, Laura, Mad Mimi, Crochet and Farming, her make-along for the year and dishcloths. We're going to be starting with the penguin. And I'm fairly sure I have most of the colors that I would need for winter because we're going to be doing the winter items. So I don't think I'll have an excuse to have to go and buy any yarn. But yeah, so look up Laura at Bad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. I think that's what it is. And join us for the year of dishcloths. Okay, so hope everyone had a nice weekend. Tomorrow's Monday, back to work. Have a great one. Hope everyone has the rest of your weekend, the rest of the day. I'm not really sure what time it is, but oh, it's a little after 2. Still have some hours left to the weekend. Have a great week, and I will see you in the chat. Take care. Bye.